Boom. All right,
Yeah.
everybody. Unfortunately, we're not at the Coachella Lake. I had a really busy schedule pop up today. And so we weren't able to get to the lake in Nick's neighborhood, which we were super bummed about, but we know we are going to get there. But that didn't stop Nick from getting here, everybody. So he's
Hey,
back.
Nick.
He's arm.
It's a
Everybody's
lot
saying
of
hi to
love,
you, right?
John.
Everyone.
Nice. And everybody, so go ahead and let's hit those mutes. We're going to get ready. Again, we have Nick's strength test coming up. We're going to do it here
On
in
the duet.
on the grass at the farm. So instead of, you remember before we were out here with the quail and everything, and that's kind of in the dirt. Today we're actually going to do his strength test here. Kind of, this is where Sophia plays, and this is kind of the grass, the artificial turf zone for her. And we have some of the exercise things here for Nick's strength test. So we're going to be doing Nick's strength test here in the garden. We're going to be finding a really good spot to do our warm up, which I'm looking for right now. I think I figured that out.
What?
And so I think right here, yeah. And so what you're going to see today, everybody, is not only Nick's strength test. You're going to see a lot of moving around. We're going to be moving around. We're not going to do a one position type of workout. We're going to kind of have we're going to do a lot of the workouts in the same spot, but we're going to be moving equipment around and things like that to be able to help us with doing this to where we have good picture, good lighting, and good sound. So I'm handing Nick some water right there. Everybody, let's drink up some water yourself. If you have it with you, you should.
Yep.
That's kind of one of our requirements, right? Of a good workout. A good workout's always going to start with water, being hydrated. And a lot of that starts before your workout. So, that means right when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do when you get up, you want to be thinking, I need to get some water in my system. So, everybody, if something does happen to me, if for some reason I get dropped off of here, or if who knows what could happen. We're out here in nature. I got my mom. She's set up on here as a co-host. So thanks, mom. She didn't know she was filling in that role, but that way I can log back in, and the workout won't be lost. It'll still continue on, and then we can go to some leadership. And I know we do have some team leaders on here, so if that's the case, if that happens for any reason, and we do lose our connection, that's going to be our backup plan, and then we'll be joining back in. If we disconnected, it's not forever. And so, but here we are. We're getting our camera set up. We're getting ready to do the breathing motto. There we go. Sunglasses off so I can see. This is great. It might change when I move. This is some good lighting. Good lighting.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about all the bumpiness, everybody, but that's just part of the remote show kind of options there. I don't know. Let's see. We're on a hill, everybody. It might look like we're on a hill. That's because, well, we are. We're on a hill. We're here kind of on the side of a mountain in San Diego. And anytime you're on the side of a mountain, you're going to have that slope. And so we're kind of working with that slope. And here we go. I'm going to move some things around. Oh my gosh, that's great. Great spot right there. All right, everyone. Hope you're ready to work out with us today. Remember, this is going to be a Nick's strength test day. So that means that there's going to be things that we're doing. You might not be able to do those things right now. They might just be something that you're looking at for inspiration. You might be watching this and thinking to yourself, I could do this maybe in my living room or in my backyard. And some of the stuff that we have here is kind of unique, but you'll hear me talk about things you could use as opposed to, like, say, the basketball goal. Remember, we've talked about, the round laundry baskets. I think those are the best. I don't like a lot of plastic stuff, but I'll tell you what, if you get a good strong one, you could get like a steel. That thing will last you forever as a basketball hoop. That's an excellent choice. But let's go ahead. Let's start things off with the breathing motto. We'll talk about all the equipment. This is Nick's 12th. I know it doesn't look like it is winter, but it's about to be. Tomorrow's winter. Can you believe it?
I hate winter.
Oh my gosh, everybody. It's in San Diego here. When winter comes, it gets down to like all the way to like 70 degrees instead of 72. It's just freezing. But anyway, let's do the. It's not that cold. Let's do the breathing motto. That's the good thing about living in San Diego is it never really gets cold, because that cuts down on a lot of your opportunities. You know, playing in the snow is fun, but living in it that can be rough. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and
Breathe in the good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the
happy.
happy.
And breathe out the sad.
Breathe in your best.
And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. Then we might 12
12th strength test goal, everybody. Today, remember, we've been working towards this all year long. And Nick's been getting stronger all year long. Everybody, we're talking about the obstacle course. We've seen improvement there. We're actually going to do that a little different today to kind of highlight that improvement, which was, again, the hurdle step and stepping up and down onto those step boxes. We got the basketball shootout. Again, Nick got to play with all types of techniques throughout the year. And so we're going to see what he's going to do again today. We got the heavy hold, where that's just brute strength and power. And oh my God, it's nice. Here we go. We got Bernie coming in. And so we're going to see how strong Nick's gotten, how much, power he can create and put through his muscles. Again, I'm really excited for Nick to get into this. And of course, we got the inchworm and the plank. And bum. Nick's going to try to go for some high scores today, but in my opinion, Nick has already achieved an incredible success this year. He's doing 5K races. He's getting involved with, more and more activities. He's been out more. His muscles are developing. His balance has been tremendous. And really, everybody, what I think is one of the coolest achievements, and it recently had happened, is Nick started jumping and getting that power, generating his body up into the air. That's an incredible accomplishment, everybody. So again, round of applause to Nick, even before everything kicks off, but we're going to get serious here. Let's go ahead and quickly get through our workouts. Everybody, let's go ahead and find your posture. You can see I'm getting into my seat. I'm kind of getting myself set up. I was kind of here, but now I want to get upright. I want to be engaged in my core. I don't want this area to have nothing going on. If I can engage it, I want to put a little bit of squeeze in there. So let's go ahead. Let's go with our classic 5. So let's go. We're going to go left side, right side, down, up. We're going to go turtleneck, giraffe neck, ear lift, head tilt, and head tilt. Let's do that again. Let's go same order. Let's go left side, right side, down, and up. Turtleneck, giraffe neck, ear lift, head tilt, head tilt. Let's do it again one more time. Here we go. Left side, right side, down, and up. Turtleneck, giraffe neck, ear lift, head tilt, and head tilt. Nice job again, getting the neck moving around. Just that little bit right there has already made me feel some engagement here. And that's what I'm going for. So, all right, we got our head going. We got Christmas. What is it? Countdown for Christmas, Hanukkah. Yeah, that's coming up in next week, on Wednesday next week. Oh my gosh, everybody. Remember, we won't be having a workout on that day for sure. Let's go ahead and get into our shoulders, getting our shoulders going up and down. So remember, this is the classic. I don't know. Is anybody going to get any kind of presents or anything? I don't know. Is anybody going to eat good food or bad food? I don't know. What about sweets and candies and all that? I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I do know Nick's like, I am though. So he's going to be earning it. He knows. He's like, I'm going to be getting into some sweets. And so I'm going to be earning it today, putting in the work. Carlos putting it right there. It's a 5-day countdown. Let's go forward and back with the shoulders. Get the shoulders forward and back. There you go. Just kind of moving them forward, moving them back, forward and back, forward and back. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go some rotation in the shoulders. Get them circling around with the shoulder rotation. Nice job. You can see Nick's got a little support. And if you want to have a little support, you can see, look at that. I'm doing the same thing. Now, I'm still getting the rotation in, even though my hand has a little support. And what's kind of nice about that is now my trapezius isn't having to focus so much on holding up the weight of my arms. It can kind of focus on the movement. So you can even let your hands kind of, if your hands are moving, that's going to allow the shoulder to move. Because remember, as Nick's moving his shoulder, that entire arm is moving. They're all attached. And so when you allow that to happen, if you try to hold your arms really stiff, you're almost going to find it's tough to do that shoulder circle because the arm needs to move. It's developing and working on its mobility in here. And that's what we want to have happen. So again, I don't know how you do it, but I do know that when you do it, you're moving a lot of muscles and they're all very, very important. Let's go ahead and let's do our letters. We're gonna knock each other out. All right, here we go. We'll try not to hit me. Let's go IYTWA, LMNOP, I don't know what's come up. Let's see what we can do here. So let's start off with the first one's gonna be the I. Let's hold it for each one for kind of a second. And then we'll go Y. Oh, we did it. We so far so good. If we go to a T though, I'm gonna get you right here on the shoulder. See, I'm gonna have to bring the T. There we go. T. All right. And then what are we going for? W. We're going for an M. How about the A? That's going down. We made X. Do the X1. Bring it down again. And then X2.
Yeah.
What about an O like this one? We could do an O. What about what's another one we can do? What's that one?
L.
Ooh. Let's flip the L. In and out. You want to try all that in a combo?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's try that out, everybody. We're probably not going to remember it. That's okay. We'll try. We're going to do all that combination again. We'll hold each one for about 2 seconds. So here we go. So we're going to go up, 1, 2, Y, 1, 2, T, 1, 2, W,
1
1,
and 2,
2,
A,
M,
1 and 2,
A,
1 and 2,
X, 1 and 2, the other X, 1 and 2, O, 1 and 2, L, 1 and 2, and the other L,
1 and 2.
Ooh, I like that. And again, we're really focusing on our shoulder. When we have those arms extended out, the biceps and the triceps and everything, they're holding, they're doing their job. But remember, that shoulder is a whole lot. Winter. Okay, let's have a sip of water, everybody. We're going to spell winter with our arms.
Ooh.
That'll be good. It's a lot of straight lines. It's all. I mean, except for the R. When you think about winter, it's all. Look at that. Water break. Look at that. We were water breaking. Carla, if you were here right now, I'd give you like a pound with a psh.
Me too.
That's what me and my buddy Landon do when he does a great job on something. It's a boom. And then we do the explosion. Winter, everybody, with the arms. You think one arm, two arms? But to get two together. If you're able to use both arms together, let's try that. So try to first bring your hands together and imagine you're holding, I'm looking for a paintbrush. I got paintbrushes out here somewhere. Imagine you're holding like a paintbrush. Let's do it like this. This is going to be a little bit different than just making the shape. I want you to imagine you're kind of painting a great big sign that's like winter celebration. And we're spelling the word winter. So we got our paintbrush. Let's go ahead and get it in the paint, and we're using 2 hands for this because it's also a heavy paintbrush. We're going to reach up top as high as we can. And let's start with that W. So we're painting down, and then we're going to go up. And then we're going to bring it down again. And then we're going to go up over here with the W all the way up. Nice. All right, let's go back over everything one more time just to make sure. What color do you think this paint would be? All right, let's go back in. He thinks red. Let's go back into the paint. Let's dip. We got to get the paintbrush in. All right, let's do a lowercase I. So let's do the little dot. So we're going to go up and down. Let's go maybe 5 times up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to make sure it's good. And then let's put the little dot, little swirl. So it's like a little witch's pot up there, right? We're just kind of swirling it around, little witch's pot. All right, nice. Let's get back in the paint. Here we go. Dipping down in the paint. The letter N. So we're going to go up, painting up all the way, paint. across diagonally all the way down, and then up the other side. All right, nice job bringing it down again. And you can see I'm kind of going up and down with my arms because that's how you would be painting, right? You know, if you were painting, you'd be trying to get, so do those little micro, it's like a little micro workout. It's like a little reversal. But again, when you imagine that you're painting, that's going to be, you wouldn't just paint all the way. I mean, you might all the way up, all the way down. Let's try that with the letter T. So with the letter T, let's go all the way up and then all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. Let's go one more of these, all the way up. And then we got to get more paint all the way down. We ran out of paint. Here we go. Get the paint back going. All right, now we got to put the top on the T. So we're going across the top with just long painting strokes, long stroke. And you can see, look at this. I have kind of one arm. Look at Nick's too. One elbow's bent. The other arm's kind of going straight as I come across my body. All right, nice. Next up, we have the letter E, and I'm kind of bummed there's not a lot of roundness in this. So let's do a lowercase e. Let's kind of have a fun spelling of winter. So we got some uppercase letters and some lowercase letters, and they're going to be mixed into the spelling. So it's going to be kind of a fun way of doing it. But let's go ahead, get that paint. We gotta get, I think we're our paint. We're all right, there we go. We're good. We got paint now. All right, so we're gonna start at the bottom of the E, and I'm gonna paint all the way around, going all the way around the top, coming around the top part, getting that part in there, and then right across the front of the E. So this is like Pac-Man. Let's bring it back around again, back around. We're spelling winter with an imaginary paintbrush. Nice job. All right, one more paint. Let's go for a capital R. Let's get the paint on the brush right there. Mom, can you get Marilyn in here? And then we're gonna go up and down, bringing it up the side, bringing it all the way around, bringing it down to the bottom here, bringing it up, bringing it all the way back around. Keep going, and then back down the side. Nice job, nice job. Let's get her in. Right, there we go. Everybody, again, that was winter, and it was an imagination painting. Now, if you were like me, let's just do it as a comparison. But if you were like me, I was actually imagining. Nick was using his imagination. Let's just do it where we're just moving our arms up and down, and let's just see how it feels. Let's just go one time, spell out winter, just to throw it up there. So we're just going up and down. Wow. You know, you can almost feel like your muscles. Here we go. The letter I, the letter N. You can feel your muscles. They're not having to really engage a whole lot because we're not really pretending as much. You know, here's the letter E going around with Pac-Man, and then the letter R. And so if you think about it, we just did the exact same thing with our arms that we did before. But when we do it that second time around, and we weren't really using our imagination, our muscles weren't firing up as many muscles, but also the muscles that were firing up, they were familiar with this now. They're like, hey, yeah, I got these moves, because we had just put so much concentration into something, which is, it's pretty simple, but it's kind of neat. And that's what's kind of cool about our brain, is our brain's going to say, hey, you gave me a challenge, and now you took away some of that challenge, and I'm going to reward you with ease and the ability to do things. Let's drink some water, everybody. We got to stay hydrated. Oh, yeah. Getting ready for Nick's strength test. How about a breath hold? And then we'll get into our core, get our armpits going. Nick's going to need that. Let's do a combo. Let's do, I'm thinking a combo with the breath hold. So I was thinking this: armpit squeeze. Then we do our 4-point reach. So we do all our directions. Me and Nick are going to bonk right there. We'll have to go the same way. 4-point reach. And then we breathe in. And then we hold that breath.
Yeah, I like that.
For 10 seconds. And we'll do that 3 times.
3 times.
All right, everybody. It's agreed upon. I hope you like our decision. Sun's moving through the trees. So if you're like, oh, the light's changing on these guys. Yeah, it is. And that's okay. All right, so here we go. If it gets too dark, you can let us know. Oh, look at that. If I move in about a centimeter, it changes. So we're gonna do that on purpose. Oh, look at that.
Neat.
How neat is that? So this has to do with probably the auto lighting on the camera. And again, if I get in real close, it's going to get brighter. And it's just trying to pick up so much of the scenery. Check that tree out, everybody. This is one of my trees here. It's one of my favorite trees. There's 5 like that. Are you not? Did you go out and then come back in? I made you a co-host. I'm talking to my mom, everybody. Let's go ahead. We're going to see what's going on with that real quick. Because what I don't want to have happen is for something to happen with my internet. Yeah, you're on there. That's strange. Must be a tablet thing. That's okay. I don't. It's more about having it drop. I don't want that to happen. I don't want my internet or something to drop in then or phone
Yeah,
call
just
or
so
whatever.
you know.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, here we go, everybody. So armpit squeeze, going into the 4-point, going into a 10-second breath hold. Let's go 5 seconds on the armpit. So squeeze it in real good. Imagine you got something in there you want to go. Here we go. Let's squeeze it in and begin. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 4 points. So we're going 1, 2. I'm trying to match Nick here. 3, going across the front. And 4, going T-cut. 5 and 6, 7. Oh, there we go. That's where we're going to bump. And 8. Nice. And breathe in. Hold. And relax. Armpit squeeze. Squeeze it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. T-cut. T-cut. Twist reach. Oh, here we go. Twist reach. There we go. Coffee pot. Coffee pot. Ground touch. Get ready for the breath hold. Ground touch. Breathe in and hold. Wow, here we go. One more time. Armpit squeeze. Lock it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. T-cut. T-cut. Twist reach. Nick's your clock goes faster than my clock. Oh, here we go. We're gonna headbutt. And going to the side. Everybody, this is when you're working out, this could happen. You're next to somebody. You could bonk heads into each other. And that's okay. Breathe in. Hold. And relax. Ooh, piece of cake, everybody. 10-second breath hold. Remember, even though it is more than we would normally do, it's something that we've been now practicing and we've been training and we've been connecting our body and mind with that breath hold. And look at this, Nick, you're getting all the sunlight.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Nick's getting all the sunshine right now. That's okay. He's the one. He's the reason. He's the highlight. He's in the spotlight right now.
I am.
It's like you're on stage and all the lights are shining on you.
Wow.
And
yeah.
so with that being said, everybody, let's
end the swing.
let's without further ado, let's do one exercise as a good cardio exercise. You want to do jacks?
Yeah.
You do some jacks, everybody. You want to do some jacks? Let's go with Bernie's 55. So
Yeah.
let's go for 55 jacks. Let's have a sip of water first. Then we are going to get into Nick's ultimate strength test number 24. That's right, number 24. Nick's been doing ultimate strength test for over 2 years. And this is just awesome, everybody. Water break, Carla. Good call. Carla, put it down. All right, I'm going to be doing the seated jack. But if you want to do a jumping jack, you can do the jumping jack. You can also do where you're doing like a forward hand clap. Okay, but with a goal with the jumping jack, it's not just the endurance and doing more than you want to, which that's going to be, we're all going to want to stop before 55, but we're going to keep going. And I scratched my leg or something.
What happened?
I don't know. The flies like it. Maybe I got a mosquito. I don't know. That wasn't a mosquito. So I must have scratched my leg. So 55, we're going for endurance. We're also going for rhythm. We want to get a good rhythm going. So we're going to get into a good rhythm. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jumping jacks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, breathe, 25, 26, keep the rhythm, 27, 28, 29, 30, keep the rhythm, 31, 32, make it feel good, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, keep the rhythm, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, keep the rhythm, 52, 53, 54, and 55. What? Oh man, that was terrific. Did anybody else see? Did you feel what happened?
What?
You didn't? Did you feel it? I'm going to tell you, and you're going to be like, oh my God.
What?
Everybody. So we were talking about rhythm. And in the beginning of those jacks, I'd say jack number probably 1 to 20, me and Nick, we weren't connected. I was doing mod counting and he was kind of moving at his speed. But right around number 20 or so, all of a sudden, the rhythm started to happen inside of Nick, and his rhythm matched my rhythm. And jumping jack like number 20 to 55, every one of our jumping jacks was perfectly timed together with our unique rhythm that we had then created. But then you maintained and I maintained. So we both worked together. That was teamwork to create a rhythm. And what could happen is my rhythm would encourage his rhythm. His rhythm was encouraging my rhythm. And you could see sometimes his arms were in different positions, but no matter where his arms were, they always got to the top at the exact same time that my arms got to the top, which was the exact same time that the rhythm was supposed to create that. So that took 20 reps. That's no big deal. Those 20 reps, that's great. If we need to do those so that we can then get to that rhythmic connection to where we can exercise and we can move with rhythm, that's a game changer, everybody. Rhythm and patterns are the game changer to fitness. And Nick's dialing it in. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Could you tell now that I mentioned it?
Oh yeah.
You felt like if we were both drummers in a band, it was like we were hitting the drums at the exact same time.
Oh yeah.
So cool. Everybody, let's drink some water. What do you want to do first?
Bebop.
He wants to go basketball first. Everybody, basketball shootout. Remember, this is going to be, are you doing slam dunk contest or are you going to shoot?
Yeah,
he's going to go slam dunk contest. That's the way to get the highest score. He said he wanted to get 80. 80. Oh my gosh, is that possible? I don't know. But
maybe
he wants
over 80.
He's just going to take it over 80. We're going to do all of our goals today. Instead of past scores, we're going to let him set a goal. We're going to see if he can beat his own mind at the goal. So 80 basketball slams. We have our basketball goal. Remember, this doesn't have the wall. There's no backboard. So that makes it a little different from what we had. But everybody, go ahead and drink some water. We're going to get set up here. This is going to be what I talked about with things are going to move around just a little bit because we're going to try to do our whole workout in kind of the most ideal lighting in space like that. So I'm going to find a chair over here. I think we're going to put the basketball goal right there in the sunshine. Perfect, Carla. I was thinking we were right about there on our time, and you know what? It makes me happy to know that we were right. All right, everybody. Let's see what we can do here with this thing. This is some fancy phone holding gadget thing that I got, and sometimes it likes to work really good, sometimes it doesn't. But I think we're gonna get a good shot here. I just got to kind of bend some things. Whoever knows what I'm talking about, you're working with those weird kind of devices where you got to kind of turn it and things like that. So, all right, everybody, here's our classic basketball goal. We're going to move it right here into the light. So we have our basketball goal in the light right here. Now, Nick's going to be, that's not a good angle. That's there we go. That's way better. All right. So Nick's going to be going for slam dunk competition, which I think is the best way if you're going to get a high score. You're just putting the balls in, picking them up, putting them in. Now, one thing Nick's going to have to, this is the thing, you better pay attention because this is the only thing that's going to keep him from getting a big high score, is that if he tries to move too quickly and his hands have a hard time getting a hold of that ball and that ball falls or it doesn't go in, that's going to really hurt. And so the Nick's got to think the priority. You have to have two priorities. Priority one is get good hands on the ball first. Because if you move fast and your hands aren't on the ball well, that's a recipe for disaster. So when you're doing anything in life, this isn't basketball shootout, this is anything. You want to make sure you're getting your hands on it. So like imagine you gotta carry your food. Even that, imagine you're carrying your food from the kitchen to the dinner table and you don't have a good hold on your plate and you try to run to the kitchen table, you're going to drop your plate of food. Food's everywhere. But if you get good hands on it, sometimes you can actually move pretty quick, right, Nick? So that's what you got to do. All right, everybody, we're going basketball shootout. What was the time on this? Was it 2 minutes? It was 3. That's right. It was 3. So you can do this, man. You can do this. We're going to have 3 we're gonna have 3 balls that Nick's gonna get to choose from. And let me find my we got a stopwatch on here somewhere. That's not a stopwatch. That's not a stopwatch. Is this a stopwatch? It is. There we go. All right, reset. All right, everybody. I got the $5 watch from the discount store. It doesn't always function too hot. All right, Nick, are you ready? Hop on up. Let's get you ready in position. So he's going to have 3 balls. I am going to help him with the rebounding. What I want Nick to focus on for this exercise is going to be picking the ball up and dropping it down. So don't start yet. Hold on. Everybody remember, cheer Nick on. And I want to figure out where I want to be because I don't want to block the camera and I don't want the balls rolling down the hill. So this looks pretty good right here. I can probably get everywhere. So don't start yet. Here we go, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's 1. There he goes. He's got to go. He's got to get a good hold on it. 2, 3, 4. Now, once he starts to get good here, 5, he's going to be able to speed it up. 6, 7. He hasn't missed one yet. He's got to keep that kind of focus. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. Good call. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Breathing. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 1 minute to go. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56,
How we run good,
57,
man.
58. Keep going. 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Go, 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 go. 65, 66. Now you got to speed it up a little. 67, 68, 69. Got to go 10 seconds. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Keep going, keep going. 78, 79. One more, get it. 80. And that was time, everybody. The slam dunk on number 80 was right on the timer. How do you feel, Nick? Look, he's having his seat. He's like, oh my gosh. Everybody, what do you think about that technique? That was incredible, everybody. This is a good example because I'm going to sit down. This is what everybody always thinks about strength. They think about strength as only muscle. They think about you got to be strong and you have to be able to lift things. But strength isn't just muscle. Strength is in your mind. And the only way Nick was going to beat his score was to try something new with his mind, to create a new pattern, and to develop it, to even though it might not have gotten right away, all of a sudden he realized I can actually pick up two balls at once. And before he was using even two hands for one ball, fumbling that ball even at times. Today there wasn't any fumbles. He was picking up the two at a time, slam dunking them down both two at a time. And he got a score at 80, everybody. And that was his goal. So that was awesome. So again, great job to Nick. I already saw some great jobs on there. What do you want to do next?
I'll be good.
Obstacle course. All right, we're going to put it. Your goal is to go 4? All right. 80. Obstacle course, his goal is going to go 4. And his b-ball goal was 80. He made that happen. That's a reality. All right, everybody. So with the obstacle course, like I mentioned, we're going to do it a little bit differently from before because on the farm out here, there really isn't any level ground. There's nowhere. There's not really a good place to put the boards down for walking on the board. So what I want to focus on is I want to focus on how Nick has learned and really developed his skill of stepping over and working on the hurdles. So what I'm going to do, everybody, is I'm going to move the phone over here. You're going to get to kind of watch me set this up real quickly. But we're going to set up an obstacle course for Nick right over here in the grass that's going to use the blocks that we used before. And we're going to set these up at hurdles. So remember, these are just wooden blocks. It's just a regular old wooden block. We've had these for years now. There's nothing wrong with them. They hold up great. And we're going to use them as a hurdle for Nick to step over a hurdle course and then up onto a step box. And so Nick's goal is going to be to get to 4 on this course. So now you can see how I'm just setting these down and getting them to where they don't fall down. Now they might fall down when Nick's doing the workout, and that's okay because we want to see, again, Nick working on, see that one just fell down on its own, just a little random fall. And so we just want to work on the hurdle step and getting up onto that box. And if they do fall down, Nick has to keep on going. He can't let the fall down distract him from the goal, which is to get up and to get onto the red or green box. So we got a red box here. We'll give you some room there. And the green box is going to come up here with me. All right. Do you want to do a practice or do you want to just go for it?
Go for it.
He wants to go for it, everybody. So look at that. That one just fell over on its own. That's okay. His goal is to step over them without touching. If he knocks them down or if they fall down, Carla's saying have a sip of water before you get started. If he knocks them down before, or if they fall down before, he just has to try to step over that. And so let me show you what it looks like here, folks. This is Nick's obstacle course here. He's going to start here on this box. So he's got, this is his first step. Then he's got to go over the hurdles. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up onto this red box right here, and then bring it on back down. So Nick's got to do that. He's got 2 minutes, everybody, to see if he can get from there to there 4 times. And I'm actually going to hold the camera. We're going to go along with Nick. We're going to do this a little differently. And
Cheer me on, everybody.
all right, let's cheer him on. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you go. Concentrate. Take a good step. We haven't started yet until you're on. There you go. Get that foot on there. Perfect. Nice. All right, he's up. He's starting. If you see me squatting down, I'm just picking up a block here. There you go. Over the top. Remember, use your shoulder. That's fine. Keep going. Keep going. I'll come back and fix it. Use your shoulder, bringing both feet over the top. There you go. Use that shoulder. Keep with it. You're doing great. Nice job. Again, he's making it. We might just leave the blocks like that. It's hard to keep him standing up on this artificial turf. But look at that. He got over that green one. No problem at all. There we go. Going to red. Excellent job up on the red box. All right. He's got one down, turning around. Nice job, Nick. Bringing it back the other way. Go back this way from red all the way across right here. There you go. We're just going to step over him with him down. You got this. Think about your high knees. Think about all the step ups. And here he goes. He's going up on the box, stepping up. Confidence. Think about his jumping. Remember this guy? This guy's jumping now. He's got the moves. He's got what it takes. Now he's just got to have the confidence. He's got to, there you go, Nick. That's it right there. That's it. Keep that pattern going. Find that rhythm. Find the rhythm of movement. Again, stepping up over these blocks, getting inside the middle between the hurdles, going up on another one, up on the green. And now he's going to have to go faster on these next ones here. There you go. Turn around on the box if you can. There you go. 180 on the box. Go for it. Spin it. See what happens. Yep. 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 That's it. That's it. Keep it going. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Nice job going for it. Going orange. Everybody, so proud of this guy. Look at the progress he's making, the confidence that he's showing us here. He's literally demonstrating what it means to be confident. He's showing us bravery. Keep going. He's going to get 3 for sure. Let's see if he can get to maybe 3.5. He's coming up. He's got 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. See how far you can go. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh, everybody. Look at that. Keep finishing it off, Nick. So close. You got to finish at this point. He's going to go for 4. He's going to go a little bit over the time, but that's okay, everybody. Again, what a good challenge. Setting up an obstacle course like this. This is the reason why, it is one of the reasons why Nick's getting those jumps down, while he's getting those high knees down, while he's getting in the squats, the ground touches that you've been seeing Nick do. I mean, we're talking about getting down low with confidence, everybody. That comes from moving around like this, moving around with that super kind of thoughtfulness. And that is important. We don't move around a lot like that throughout the day. A lot of times we're moving around kind of quickly. We're moving around without really thinking about our movements a lot of times. But I always want you to imagine like what you're doing is very important. And if you think about it even just a little bit, you're going to find that you're moving a lot better. You're moving more stable. You're feeling stronger. And that's what it's all about. What do you want to do next?
Heavy hold.
Heavy hold, everybody. Bump, bump, bump. Here we go. We're going to get this going. We're going to pick up these blocks and kind of slide these out of the way now. I thought, well, you're doing good. You're not done. He wants to know how he did, but it's like, well, it's not over yet. And so we gotta get the heavy hold going here. And remember, with the heavy hold, everybody, Nick's going to be holding that extremely heavy weight off the ground. So that's what it's all about with the heavy hold. And he's going to be using Sophia's gymnastics bar to kind of help stabilize the whole thing. So let's get this set up over here. Again, Nick's going to be kind of in that same spot. And I'm going to move around with the camera again when he does this one. But just for right now, let me just get you set up. Oh, I figured out a cool way to do that. And everybody remember, this is not a lightweight. Were we at the yellow? Yeah, we were. We were at the green before. This is a super heavy weight. Look at this thing. This thing is 35 pounds, I believe. And we are going to take this loop rope and we're going to loop it through. So we don't even need to tie a knot, which is kind of nice. Sometimes when you do a knot like this, it can get stuck. It can make it where it's really hard to untie that knot. When you do a loop, you're not going to have that same issue. So here's our loop. We're just going to pull it through like that. No problem at all. And then when you do that, now you got your looped rope here. You can kind of tighten it up there. And now we have that weight is attached, look at that, to a rope. So that's going to be Nick's goal, is to hold this up as long as he can. Now, the thing we do about the heavy hold here is we're going to put it on the ground and he's going to pull it over the bar and lift it up by pulling on this rope this way. So remember, he's going to be kind of in like a squat position and he's going to be pulling and he's going to lift it up off the ground. And I'm going to be keeping this thing from lifting off the ground as Nick pulls. How? By standing on it. Let me get my watch, everybody. This is a timed event. So Nick's going to get to go for time. Record time is what he wants. What do you, how much time do you want to get? 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes? If I feel something, I will go down to. If not, you're not sure, huh? No. That's all right. That's okay. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, here we go, everybody. Nick's getting ready. He's stepping up right here into the spotlight. He's going to be picking up on this rope. Remember, we're just going to pull with the one. Remember that? Because it got stuck on itself last time. As soon as he comes up, I'm starting the timer. So there we go. Coco's coming out here. Nick's pulling it up. Nice job, Nick. He's got it off the ground. And look at this. You can see it. Look at this. Weight is literally spinning in the air up off the ground. And Nick is now locking it in with his body. He's going to focus on his breathing. He's going to focus on his weight distribution. If he wants to set his body up so that he's kind of is leaning back, he's going to have to feel what type of force is going to be required. How much weight can I put into like my butt? How much weight can I put into kind of sitting back? Are you pulling it back? Keep going, keep it up, keep it going. And he's figuring that out. Look at him. You can see him figuring this out, holding it up, giving it a good strong pull. I think he found some, look at this, he found some new strength in there. This is pretty incredible. And again, he's locking in his position. He's at the 1 minute mark. So he's got a minute down. He's holding steady. He's here. Look at that. Coco's walking under that weight. Coco, no way. You cannot do that. No way, Coco, right? No way, Coco. Again, you can see that weight just hanging in the air, just floating. The reason it's floating is because Nick is holding it up, everybody. You look really good too, man. I feel like you could do this for a long time. So lock that in. Let's just hang out. There you go. Good two-hand hold on it. I love it, man. We got our rope worked out here, so it's not going to be messing with him. The weight's swinging around a little bit, but look at this guy. Look how strong this guy looks right here. Can you hold your head up high? Nice, man. Breathe in, feel strong, but at the same time, feel some of that relaxation. Feel like you're like, hey, you know what? This is tough, but I got it. And you're going to find that maybe if your muscles were given, 80%, now they can give 60. And that means you're going to have some more reserve. You're at 2 minutes. You're over 2 minutes. Keep going. Just breathing. There you go. Hold in that position. So Nick's found that he has to hold his leg position too. So he's going to be feeling this. Do you feel this in your legs? Oh my gosh, everybody. So he's going to be using his legs and his arms. So that means his entire body is going to be getting in action on this. We're talking about his back muscles, his core muscles. Look at that, still dangling in the air. I mean, this guy is going for a record. Look at this. And he's pulling it up even more, everybody. I mean, talk about strength. Keep that head up. Remember, think about the neck exercises. Lock this in. He's been off the ground. And remember, you only have to be off the ground like a centimeter. Oh, and he went down, everybody. Oh my gosh, what a great job. How did that feel?
Good.
That was 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Wow.
2 minutes and 50 seconds, everybody. That's a really long time to be holding. Look, it was actually at 252. No, you can't see it. It's there. 252 on that heavy hold. So he was only 8 seconds away from 3 minutes. That is an incredible job, everybody. And again, Nick is getting stronger and stronger every single month. I thought you were going to maybe go 10 minutes. You look so good. Was it the legs that got tired or the grip or the legs and the grip?
Yeah.
And that, everybody, that is going to be something that if you're working on a heavy hold like that, that's going to be something to where your legs, when they're locked in and they're holding back, they're firing up. I mean, you imagine Nick was he was like he was holding a little bit of a squat for 2 minutes and 55. Imagine doing that. Now, imagine doing that and what that could do for you. If you could hold just that little tiny squat for 2 minutes and 55 seconds and you do that and you practice that, not only will you get stronger with moves that require that strength like that, but your confidence on things to where you're thinking, hey, that might be too much for me. You might start thinking, hey, you know what? I think I can do that. That might not be too much for me. I've been training for this. So, Nick, what do you want to do next?
Plank.
He's going for the plank. All right, everybody. Let's get a time check if anybody has that time, that beautiful time. I guess I got a watch right here. Okay, yeah, we don't have a lot, but we have enough. All right, everybody, here we go. Nick's going into plank mode. We're going to go with our, yeah, nice. I saw that too. 8 minutes to go. Excellent time. We got the plank and the inchworm coming up, everybody. This is Nick's holiday strength test. Nick, go ahead, hop down on that yoga mat. Let's get ready for it. You ready?
One more water.
One more water. One more sip of water, everybody. Nick's doing a good thing here.
And I'm taking butt to it.
Yeah, this is where you got to dig down deep. This is the part where when you start to get tired, you've been doing a lot, you got to start to think about ways to kind of find energy and to bring it forward. And here we go. Nick's about to go into plank mode. Remember, he's going to be doing what we call the arm plank. Wow. And so he's going to be holding himself. He's going to be holding himself up on his arms. And he's going to be trying to keep his back straight, trying to keep his elbows from going in too far and holding his feet up. But there he goes. He's already up, everybody. And you can see he's in that position. Yeah, you're looking good. Here, we're going to put the watch right there in front of him so he can see the count. Just like that. And that also gives, when you do something like that, when you put an item in front of the person planking, a lot of times that's going to really help with giving them some motivation. You can literally see the motivation. And how you doing, Nick?
I'm doing very good.
You can hear everybody. Nick's remembering to breathe. When you're doing an endurance exercise like this, one of the things you want to think about is breathing to provide your energy. And so you can do that. You know, you're going to get tired when you're exercising. But if you keep breathing, we're going to bring your back down just a little bit. Right there. You go. That's good. Right where it's a little bit tough, but not where it's so tough you can't even do it. He's coming up to a minute right now, everybody. But remember, you want to be breathing for energy. And so if you just think about it, if you were holding your breath, you won't be able to do anything for very long at all. And so oxygen is so important. It's critical to us being able to move, and especially for extended periods of time, or perform exercises like Nick's doing here for an extended. What's your goal? What are you going to go for?
I don't know.
Well, look at the watch, and what do you think you can do based on right now? Think you got 2 minutes? You got the 2? That's 40 seconds away. You got it? What do you think? I want you to call.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say 2:15, everybody. I'm gonna say, unless Coco gets them. So I'm gonna think 2:15. Here we go, everybody. So I gave Nick a goal. Let's see if he can do it. That's another 35 seconds from now. I know he's getting tired. Is your core? Are you feeling it in your core?
Yeah.
Ooh, we're feeling it, everybody. Move your body forward a little bit. There you go. Right there. Hold it in. Right there. Hold it right there. That's the spot. That's the spot. Go more core, less arms. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get to 2. You got to look at that. 2 minutes. I thought 2:15. Let's see what he's got. You know this is tough, everybody. You know the plank is a tough one. Oh my gosh, 2 minutes. Still locking it in. focusing on his muscles and supporting his body with breathing. He just got 215, everybody. He's still going. Great job. Inchworm's coming up next, everybody. Let's see what he's going to get. Maybe 230. He can't shrug his shoulders right now because he's using those trapezius to keep his body up in the air. Go, Nick, go. Nice job. Nice job. He's at 235. Oh my gosh. Is he going to get 3 minutes? Are you going for 3?
Maybe higher.
Maybe higher. He's locked it in. Bringing that body down just a little bit, right about there. You want to feel that engagement in your stomach. Nice job holding steady. He's almost at the 3-minute mark right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's 3 minutes right there, everybody. Nick is holding his body and he's down. Nice job. High five, man. That was excellent, everybody. Oh my gosh. 3 minutes planking on his hands and toes. Not his hands and knees, his hands and toes. All right, everybody. Nick doesn't have a lot of time before his next exercise. It's only enough time to have a sip of water and then to get the inchworm going. So, are you ready, Nick?
I might do
What's that?
3 and 1.
You're going to try to get 3?
Yeah.
You can do way more than that. You're only going to go for 3?
Just be that we win out of time.
Oh, no, you'll be all right. Let's go. Hop it on up. Have a sip of water. Nick was trying to be sweet to us. So, you want to have water first? We got time for that. He's ready to go, everybody. He's feeling fired up. So, go ahead and stand on your yoga mat right there, everybody. Here we go with the inchworm. Nick's going to be doing the baton spin. Remember, he's got to get his hands down to that red tape and then all the way back up before. Remember, last time you spun it early and one didn't count. So make sure you go down and then come back up before you spin it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, breathe the motto. 3, 2, and 1. Go. Here we go, everybody. So Nick's already in inchworm mode. This is his last exercise of the day, and he's going to put every last bit of energy he's got into it. There he goes, spinning it around. Nice move right there, finding it with the hand down on the ground. Again, going down to the red and then bringing it up, going up, bringing it up. And once he's up above that other red, he's going into the spin. Nice job. He's got 2. He's rocking and rolling. He's moving along, bringing it down again. Nice job. Now, remember, as he gets better and he builds that rhythm, he's going to be able to increase his speed. But this is also the last exercise, so it's tough. It's tough, everybody. This is a tough move because of everything that we've been doing so far. He's got 3 down. He's going for number 4. There we go. There's number 4. Is slow and steady wins the race. Nice job, Nick. Keep it going. Number 5. Keep on your pattern. Keep on your rhythm. He's got number 5. He's got that one. Nice job. Keep it going, spinning it. There's 5 again, going for number 6. You have a minute to go. So that means if you speed it up, you could get maybe 12. Here we go. There you go. That counts. You're good. You're good. Keep it going. He did a recorrection there. He put it back down before he went up. I like that. He's got 6. Here he goes. Last month he got 8, everybody. Last month it was 8, but he also had one that came off the ground on him. All right. So there's 7. There we go. Nice job. Keeping it going. So here he goes. He's going to go for that 8. Did I mess up one? 6,
No,
7, 8. Here we go. He's saying I'm right. I'm going with the 8. There we go. He's got the 8. Bring it on around. Bring it on around. Here we go. He's got 20 seconds. Keep it going. Bring it on around. Bring it on around. Nice job. He's got 9. Here we go. He's got 13 seconds. Getting down for number 10. Nice job. Look at that move. Nick, you're so athletic, man. You look like a rugby player now. Here we go. He's got 10 on the time. Nice job. 10, dude. That's awesome. That's excellent job. After everything you did today, and you still were able to pull. Everybody, what was so great about what Nick just did, and you could see it, he was moving smooth. He wasn't trying to rush it. And even at a nice steady pace, he was able to get 10. You ready for the breathing motto?
Yeah.
Let's go, all you. Here you go.
5,
Take it away.
4, 3, 2, and 1. And breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the world. And breathe in your bowel. The way that we have a new 2 of it. Pada buat 2 but with no done.
Nice job, Nick. Everybody have a happy holiday. Great job to Nick. Everybody saying great job to you, Nick, in the chat room. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful
I might
weekend.
see you guys tonight or Monday.
That's right. So tonight, Fitness Social, Monday, workout at 1 o'clock. Here we go in
And 5,